Hi, I'm Willie Armellini of Flowers and Scents with current news affecting breeders, growers, importers, wholesalers, and retailers who rely on flowersandscents.com to keep them informed of the latest industry buzz. Okay, today I'm back at one of my favorite subjects, Hosa. I have a whole bunch of people here to have Tatiana,
Virginia,
and I have Virginia, and I have Larry. Hello, Larry. So Larry, tell me what's going on here. What's new? What do you got here?
We have a lot of very exciting products. Hosa's doing a lot of new things. We have our new lilies.
New lilies. And what's new about them? New varieties and new colors, or what?
Some new varieties here. That we have. This one is Robina that we're testing now. All of these are in testing to grow for next year's crop. But,
nice, pretty.
These are big-headed OT varieties, Oriental trumpet lilies. We have this one's Gold City. It's also a very large yellow variety. And we also have Lesotho. We're testing all of these, and we're going to have in the next couple of weeks the double lilies.
The double, yeah. I like that idea.
We don't have them here yet because they're still not in production.
And the double lilies, if I'm not mistaken, have no pistils or stamens. So they're not going to get on your clothes, they're not going to stain you. Right. Of course, you have your sprays, which you're famous for.
Right, and one thing we're doing with our sprays that's very exciting is we're doing what we call the bountiful sprays.
Look at that bunch. Wow.
And these bunches, or the stems, are 50% bigger than our regular sprays as far as blooms.
The bloom size.
Yeah, we have a lot of blooms in them, multiple blooms, and we also have
laterals.
All the laterals. So I mean, you get a lot of volume in this bunch. This is a 100 bloom. This is a 100 bloom.
So you're basing it on blooms versus stem count, or is it a stem count?
It's a bloom count.
Okay.
And it runs, I mean, depends on the varieties, but anywhere from 17 to 20 stems. We're also packaging this 100 bloom with a sleeve. It's called the Bountiful program. And we're doing it with the QR codes.
Right, and she's going to tell us about QR codes in a minute. But that's one nice bunch of flowers.
This new orange is called Cayenne. A lot of these varieties, very long-lasting, bigger heads.
Right. And these are all grown in Colombia, right?
These actually are from our farm in Ecuador, from Denmark.
Oh, okay.
But we grow them both in Ecuador and Colombia. We have Sweetness. Here we have Taiga, Roseberry, Cherry O, and this is a very nice.
Very nice white. What is that?
This is called Mundial.
Mundial, yes.
Which is a really nice variety, big head, very long lasting.
Yeah, a little green hue to it.
It has a little green to it.
And high and exotic.
And the yellows, a lot of new yellows. We have high and exotic. We have Latina, which has
always been my favorite. Latina's a nice bright color.
And we have Tara. Long stem. They're called the Russian cuts, but it's really the big-headed, 7
cut more open,
and with a more open cut. I mean, and there we have a different assortment.
And of all the roses you sell, how many people asking for Russian cuts these days? That's finally gotten accepted in America.
It's getting accepted. I mean, they're finally paying the price,
which is a big key, of course, because you got to keep.
I mean, you have to pay the price to get these roses, and they're finally paying them and getting the retail for them. I mean, these are retailing anywhere from $2.99 at stores.
Right, because you keep them longer on the stem, and they take more work to get to.
And also in the sprays, we have some new ones. Sonora, very nice, colorful.
Yeah.
Very nice, bright colors. We have a new yellow called Suntan.
Alright. Elise, yeah, some of the
very nice green. It's called Luviana.
Okay, a little.
The new red is Rubicon.
Rubicon.
And the new white is Snowflakes.
Okay. All right, well, let me go talk to her about this QR code thing I like. So you got QR codes everywhere. Okay, so now Virginia's going to tell us more about their QR codes. I happen to like QR codes, I have to tell you, because they're very useful and very vogue these days and very practical. And you're using them in a very interesting way. So here, we buy lots of flowers at the supermarket, whatever, we bring them home, and they die, perhaps.
Absolutely.
So you've come up with something to give the consumer a place to go via your customer.
That's correct.
Is that correct?
It is correct. It is correct. What we're doing is just Hosa is actually stepping into the future a little bit and thinking of our customers. Whenever they buy bunches of roses, if you go to a supermarket, then me as a regular consumer, I would say, what am I going to do with these roses?
Sure.
I would like to do something, but I'm not a designer.
Right. So all I can do is cut them and put them in the vase, perhaps.
Exactly. So what we're doing is just giving the consumer the opportunity to go to our YouTube channel.
Right.
And then they will be able to have design ideas. They will scan the QR code.
Okay.
They will go back home and say, hey, I can do amazing upscale arrangements on a budget. You know, I can have the look on my living room table without spending $100 or $200. So using things out of my kitchen, like limes, shells, things like that.
Sure.
So.
All right, so here the way this works, as I understand it, okay, you sell a customer a bunch of roses, flowers, whatever, of
That's
some
correct.
sort. Okay, they pick them up at the supermarket, they scan your QR code.
That's correct.
And it will take them either to your YouTube channel where you host these,
Yes.
and or it will perhaps brand the supermarket they bought it from.
That's right.
And it can go to their page or then thus to your page as well.
That's right. The beauty of this is that they can, or those QR codes can go to whenever our customer tells us
To send
where
them.
to go to send them.
Sure.
So it is traceable. Anybody nowadays can create a QR code.
Sure.
But how about creating a QR code that your customer can trace back? How
Right.
many people are scanning them? How is helping my marketing strategy? Is it working? It's not working. So Hosa is giving them tools.
I like it.
To try to grow their business as well.
I like it. I like it. All right, well, we'll see this on flowersandcents.com.
No, thank you very much.
My
Thanks
pleasure.
to you.
Have a
All
good
right.
day.
You too. Thank you.
Check out Flowers and Scents online, and for all your marketing needs, contact me at willie@flowersandcents.com.